some of the top people in the world on ADHD?
I mean, it's just an unbelievably warm and supportive environment. Like, postdoc is supposed to be such a challenging, stressful time, and that's what I'm doing right now. But I feel like you can't feel that way here. Everyone is just incredibly supportive and kind, and I feel like it's the environment is so conducive to learning because of that. So it's been great.
An admin team is just extraordinary, and everybody has compassion for people with ADHD.
So I've been able to actually care for patients the way I would like my family members to be treated, and to be able to actually devote the time and resources because we're scheduled mindfully so that our clinicians can devote time to the patients when we're working with them. It's truly a great thing.
I've been here actually for 11 years, so I really love working here because of all the collaboration with a vast variety of colleagues with different expertise.
And so being part of a team like that as a psychiatrist is just an extraordinary experience because none of the docs here think that medicine is going to solve all or even most of the challenges that people face.
You know, when somebody needs some help, everyone is always rushing in to lend a helping hand, and it really just makes everyone's job a little easier.
I find they really value the provider's growth and learning, and by bringing in researchers every month for us to learn all different aspects of ADHD.
And I love to work with all the staff to collaborate. Being a coach, it's really nice to be to talk to the client's psychologist or psychiatrist, so they're getting a well-rounded view of the client.
We work with a variety of clinicians, psychiatrists, neuropsychologists, coaches, executive functioning coaches, social workers, psychologists, and it's an awesome place to work.
Hi everyone, this is Julianne. I am a director on the administrative side at the Chesapeake Center. I'm here today with our founder and clinical director, Dr. Kathleen Nadeau, and the goal of this video is to give you a sneak peek into life at the Chesapeake Center. So we will be sharing some information about our center, but before we dive in, we have one more clip for you.
Been at Chesapeake in one capacity or another since about 2005. Started out as part-time admin, and Dr. Nadeau, our director and founder and all that, has been a huge mentor to me and really encouraged me to continue my education and become the neuropsychologist I am today. Dr. Mahaney as well has been like just pivotal in my education and keeping me on track. And so, but not just to talk about training and mentorship and all that, but also just everybody is warm, supportive, kind, available. So many opportunities for collaboration that I think is really unique about Chesapeake. I don't think you get that at other places.
So we are back. So that was a little clip with Dr. Veronica Chang, who has a very interesting journey with the Chesapeake Center, which we may mention. But before we get into that, I've been with Chesapeake for about 4 years, but honestly, I have not really asked Dr. Nadeau the question of how this all began. So I think that's a good place to start.
It is. And, you know, I think that what I want to convey to our listeners is this has really become an amazing place to work, and it's an amazing place because of the amazing people that work here. I mean, years ago I worked in a variety of settings with all of the usual frustrations, big clinics, hospitals, etc., and I really set out to create the kind of place I wanted to work in. I wanted to work in a place where people were passionate about their work, really committed to it, very collegial. I wanted to work in a place that made me happy to show up in the morning and enjoy another day, you know, serving our patients. And I think that has amazingly happened. And,
I agree.
You know, we've heard several video clips, but I I think that it just warms my heart when I hear one of our staff members say, you know, this is the best place I've ever worked. This is the best admin staff I've ever been supported by. That this is the only place I've ever worked that isn't competitive or people just kind of aloof and not engaged with each other. And this is a team of people that really want to be together and learn from each other. And I think we're just really growing and evolving in a terrific way. And, you know, I think the legacy I want to leave is to pass on my knowledge and enthusiasm to the next generation, and that's happening right here at Chesapeake.
I completely agree, and I think that you've done such a wonderful job creating a center where someone can come and get all of their needs met. It's not just, you know, a psychiatrist here or a therapist here. It's truly a collaborative environment, and I think when you originally developed Chesapeake and thought about the types of providers that you would bring in, the admin piece of it, we also feel so happy to be at Chesapeake and like such a family. So I think that all in all, it's just a very collaborative environment and it makes coming to work every day fun. So thank you.
Yes, and I feel the same way. And I think one of the things that I love about Chesapeake is that people feel free to bring their interests and passions to the table. And so we have groups forming all the time because somebody is interested in trying it. We're really looking at what do people need that doesn't exist and how do we offer it. And I think in that way it's client friendly and it's clinician friendly. And that was my goal for Chesapeake.
Yeah. I think the Training Institute, or I feel like we are a learning center in so many ways with our neuropsychology postdoctoral program. We have speakers that come and present on various topics. We have collaborative case meetings. We have an internship program. So in so many ways, it's, you know, filling the gaps and sharing knowledge with each other that, you know, we otherwise may not have had the opportunity to, and just passing through the hallway or, you know, a phone call about a case. So
absolutely. And my goal is to attract clinicians here that not only have a passion for treating their patients, but also have a passion for passing on their knowledge. I mean, I think one of the sad things is that there is just no really adequate treatment on how to diagnose or treat ADHD in psychology programs and psychiatry programs, social work. It really doesn't exist. And so here we have this wealth of interdisciplinary knowledge, and we are in the process of starting an advanced training institute. And I really hope to attract more people who want to be part of that training institute and want to teach as well as.
Yeah, and so I guess that leads to my next question of, where is Chesapeake going next? And so do you want to talk a little bit about the Training Institute and the goal of that?
Well, we are in the process of forming the Chesapeake Advanced ADHD Training Institute. And I call it advanced because it's for people who are already working with people with ADHD but don't have a level of expertise that they want to. And we're going to be the place to come. I mean, one of the things I've learned in all the decades I've worked in this field is the more I'm in the field, the more I realize it's complex. There's so much to know because ADHD is found with so many other issues that all need to be addressed. So this is a place where you'll never get bored.
Never get bored.
You're never going to be doing the same old thing day after day.
And I feel like it's the good thing about not putting anyone in a box either. There's no one type of ADHD, and, you know, truly understanding and treating the whole person, and then bringing in, you know, the knowledge to really be able to do that. So I am very grateful to work here, and I enjoy coming to the office every day. And so, yeah, we just really wanted to give an inside kind of sneak peek into the daily life and where we're kind of headed. And that's really all we had for
Yeah.
today. Do you have any last minute thoughts?
Thanks for joining us.
Yes. All right. Thank you, everyone.